topic is acceleration. It's a very interesting and very important topic also. So, to get a better understanding of this topic, acceleration, first we will analyze this flow chart, because this flow chart will give you an overview of the interconnectivity of the different topics. So, just have a look of that. First of all, force give reason for non-uniform motion. Means force is needed for non-uniform motion. Now, whenever there is a non-uniform motion situation, there is always acceleration there. That is our topic also. Now, for acceleration, there is a basic condition required. There should be a continuous change in velocity. Now, how velocity will be changed? To velocity be changed, either the magnitude of the velocity or the direction of the velocity should keep on changing. Now, on the basis how the magnitude of velocity is changing, we divide the value of acceleration under two categories. One, uniform value of acceleration. That means when the rate of change in velocity is fixed, means velocity is changing, the magnitude of velocity is changing, but with a fixed rate. After each interval of time, the change in velocity, the value of change in magnitude of velocity is similar. Then this type of motion we call uniform acceleration, and we have to study this in greater detail. And for example, the free fall situation, that means when any object is released freely, as we know, everything falls down. So this motion is known as free fall motion, and in this situation also the magnitude of velocity changes with a uniform rate. So this is the lively example of uniform acceleration. But when the change in magnitude of velocity is not fixed, means when the rate of change in velocity is not fixed, means at one time the speed change value has some value, suppose, but next after some time when you observe the change in velocity is something different. So in that situation, the body is not moving with a fixed value of change in velocity. Means there is a change in velocity, magnitude of velocity, but the rate by which it is changing is not fixed. For example, road drive. In road conditions, we can see that sometime you accelerate, sometime you apply brake. When you are applying brake, you can have different value of low value of velocity. When you are accelerating, due to road conditions, fluctuating road conditions, your accelerating rate is also not fixed. So in that situation, you are moving on a real road drive situation with non-uniform acceleration, because you cannot practically possible to maintain a same value of acceleration or deceleration even. You have to fluctuate your rate of change in magnitude of velocity. So that means it will be a case of non-uniform acceleration. Now, the other part of velocity is also there, in which the body is considered to be accelerated when there is a change in direction, momentary change in direction or continuous change in direction. But if there is a change in direction, that means the change in velocity will be considered, and if there is a change in velocity considered, that means the body is said to be accelerated, and when it is accelerated, that means the body will be in non-uniform motion, and then there also force is required. For example, the situation in which the change in velocity is due to direction, change in direction, that is circular motion, means when the body moves on a circular path. We'll have a detail of circular motion also in the next classes. Now, if we study this flow chart, in which I want to do a slight change. what the changes I am going to do here, wherever there is a situation where there is no word is used, no, no, negative, then from there we are going to omit that no. Now, suppose what I want to say here force is written, so I will write here no force. No force, here no is, non means no, so we are going to remove it. So that will, what will happen the word now? To the word now? Uniform motion means no force, uniform motion, that means no acceleration. No acceleration means no change in velocity. And when there is no change in velocity, that means neither the magnitude of the velocity is allowed to be changed, or no direction is allowed to be changed. So that means if we analyze this flow chart with negative, oppositely we'll get to know about the condition for uniform motion. So once again, no force, uniform motion, no acceleration, no change in velocity. That means neither the magnitude should be changed of the velocity nor the direction. That's why it is said that uniform motion is a case of zero acceleration, because no acceleration is possible. So that is the all mapping of through this flow chart.